Hey, it's your girl, Dr. Janelle Nicole with Am I Fat? So 2014, I ran in my 9th half marathon in Richmond, Virginia. And I was sick. I was that snotting, sneezing, coughing. I was that type of sick, you know, that real sick. And so if you know anything about me, I have this drive, you know, I'm not gonna let a little sickness stop me from my goals. I'm like, sickness, you a bully. I'm gonna continue and I'm gonna run and I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do in this run. This was my 9th half marathon. And not only was I gonna run in this half marathon sick, I thought, not only am I gonna run in this sick, but I'm gonna beat my previous time. Because my goal always is just to beat my previous time. I'm not trying to be up in the front. I'm not trying to win an award. I'm just trying to beat whatever my previous time was. And so my previous time at the time was 2 hours and 10 minutes, just trying to beat that time. Anyway, so let's get to the run. I'm in a run, starting, I'm running, mile 1, I'm good. You know, besides being sick, I'm running, I'm good in mile 1, I'm good in mile 2. And if you've ever run in a run, you'll see they have pace setters. And so, you know, whether or not I'm with the pace setter, what I noticed is this guy, and he was a very cute African-American male. And it seemed like he was right next to me most of the run. You know, I was like, oh, okay, mile 1, he's still, mile 2, mile 3, mile 4. Like, it seems like he's staying right. I don't know this dude, but he's staying right where I'm at. So we get to mile 5, he's still there. About mile 6 or 7, I started to feel the burn. So I slowed down and I slowed down. I'm seeing, is he gonna slow down? And he didn't slow down. So he kept running and he's running and he's gone, and I've slowed down, and I'm not walking, I'm still running, but it's just a slow run. And so about mile, I don't know, maybe 7 or 8-ish, I get my second win. You know, all the time you don't get that second win, but I got my second win. And so I got my second win and I speed. I'm speeding up and I'm going and I'm going. And I'm speeding up so much so I get to mile 9 or 10-ish, and I see the dude, and I see him, and he slowed down because I sped up and I'm almost to where he's at. So again, I don't know this dude. I was thinking, oh, he probably ain't paying no attention to me. So I'm running up. I'm actually about to I'm about to get to where he's at. And so he turns to his left and he sees me and he says, "There you are." And I'm like, oh my gosh, he's been paying attention this whole time, you know. So we actually started talking and we started running together. And from mile 9, 10 to mile 13, we ran that whole, the rest of the way together. So before I tell you my time, what I'll tell you is that around mile 10, 11-ish, I wanted to stop and walk. Because most half marathons, I don't run the whole thing. I might run the first 6, 7 miles and then do a walk run-ish. It's only been a few of them that I've ran the whole thing. And so this was one where I wanted to run the whole thing. I knew I wasn't gonna make my time unless I ran the whole thing. So anyway, I wanted to stop in between mile 10 and 13. But the fact that I was running with him, I did not stop. I kept moving. Matter of fact, from mile 12 to 13, I pushed him and actually beat his time. And so actually finished this race 2 hours and 3 minutes and 57 seconds, I believe. So I beat my time and actually never saw this guy again. I mean, he didn't try to holler or anything. That was it. So never saw this guy again. But what I learned from this was the power of 2. When it comes to running, I've always been a loner. I can run by myself. When I saw this whole Black Girls Rock movement, I was like, yeah, that's great. But y'all do you and I'm gonna do me, because I don't have time. I'm a little selfish. I will admit I'm a little selfish. I'm like, I don't got time to be helping somebody else pace. I don't got time to be helping you meet yours. I'm trying to just beat my time. And so a little selfish there, but I've always been a loner, okay? And so what I learned from this was that other people can actually help you go past your personal best. And so sometimes you need somebody else there in order to help you do better. And so here's a key takeaway point here today. Key takeaway is sometimes we don't know what we are capable of achieving until someone helps us do better than what we have achieved. It's your girl, Dr. Janelle Nicole with Am I Fat?